guys, Zueljin here. Welcome back to another episode on Hermitcraft Amplified Server. I hope you guys are having a terrific day. I was just looking through some of my inventory, and after the whole thing with Biffa and making the tank, and I'm starting to think that we're kind of getting, not, I won't want to say rich, but like we get everything we need with this little business, and it's quite nice. I've gotten some extra quartz very recently from Biffa, so I started putting some together, and I think we're going to start working on a little project that I kind of talked about in the last episode. A bunch of you guys chimed in and said, man, Z, it sure would be cool if you would do a tower for your Patreons, and I think that would be an excellent idea. If we come up here, I've already kind of opened a hole up top and started playing with some ideas for a bridge, and I said, well, I don't want to leave everybody out. I think I'm going to kind of do this, try to hammer out the design for you guys on this episode. So yeah, this is what I'm starting with. Now, granted, it's very basic right now, like there's not a whole bunch, but I'm thinking that I can go, this is the edge of the courtyard right here, and I'm thinking that I would love to have the tower maybe probably a little close to that area here, and I can do some bracing in between that, maybe like one set of pillars or braces or something like that. I'm not too sure yet, but I do want to make it extend out some. But right now, I think what I need to do is really hammer out the design and how I want it. I was looking at some pictures of bridges, and I think this is a kind of a cool pattern to start with, but really and truly it needs to be a little higher and have some more depth. So I think if I would do something like, oh, I don't know, we could do something like this. We could take some quartz stairs. Actually, let me go one more out, and I can put like some polished diorite. Let's do polished and see how it looks. We'll do polished diorite, and yeah, that actually looks pretty good. So I could do that on both sides, and I think I'd be happy with that. Polished diorite, quartz stairs, beautiful. And between that, I'm thinking, what would be, let's see, maybe we can go a little bit further and do, let's see, there's 2 blocks in between here. What if we were to do 1 block like this, and then a couple of nether brick fence like this. I wonder if we could go further than that. Let's see, 2. Well, that might be a good link. Let me try a few things. So after messing with the design a little bit, I think I've come up with something I like, and it's pretty much this. It's that same design we went with right here, along with a little bit of nether brick fence and some slabs to kind of complete it. And we went with 4, and then it repeats again. So I don't know how this is going to break out. I might need to alter the length of this, but these are going to be the segments. And I need to stretch it out a little bit further this way. And I really need to plan out where I'm going to, I guess I could say where I'm going to stop it. So I'll tell you what too, let me show you how it looks from the outside. There we go. It looks pretty good from the outside. I like it, and I love the way the smooth stone slab kind of sits, and it still gives some bevel. Now naturally I'm gonna have some braces and some supports that come up from the wall, and like I said, on the outside of the wall I'm probably gonna come up with something a little bit more ornate and larger. So we'll figure that out as we go though, but first I need to measure this out and see where we're gonna be at. So I'm gonna take my polished diorite here, and I'm probably just gonna do a little bit of time lapse and to make this go by at a good way. And we are back. I hope you like the time lapse, you guys. I love doing stuff like that. It makes it a little bit more interesting for you guys, and I can do stuff without making it seem so boring on camera, you know what I mean? So it does a good job. I'm gonna miss it when the updates start coming out, because I know this mod's not supposed to be updated for a little while, the camera studio, I mean. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. So as y'all can see, I made the disc at the top and the bridge that stretched out across. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna do the supports yet. I'll have to plan a little bit more for that. But right now what I'm trying to do is just come down here and measure out where all this stuff is supposed to go. I know it needs to be 7 out. So as soon as I kill these visitors that I have here, I should be able to show you guys what I'm talking about. So it needs to be 7 out. Now there's quite a bit of, I guess you could say, ground right here. So let's see how I'm gonna get up. I'll put a couple torches out. Oh, I'm out of torches. That's great. Shoot. I'll tell you what. Let's ender pearl to there. There we go. And so this would probably be a good place, because it only needs to be 7 from the water. So let's just mark this out, shall we? I'll take the diorite and I'll use that. And this will be... So that's 3. And then 4, 5... I don't know why I'm not using my shovel. 6 and 7. Perfect. I'm gonna put a sea lantern down here so you guys can see. I don't want it to be too dark for y'all. Okay, so this should line up with the very edge if I go all the way up. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna use polished diorite for this, and we're gonna accent it too. But right now I'm just trying to get the lineup correct, so it looks like I'll run right into it. Then we can always use a ladder to get up and down. I'll have to go get some ladders in my base. So the entire width will be 15. So I guess you could say the diameter will be 15. And let's see. Yeah, I should end up right where I'm supposed to. And we're not too close to Hermit Thrills, so that's all right. At the end of the bridge there, I kind of went with what would be half of those segments that I was building. So I'd go 1/2 segment, and then I'm going to do the tower. Wow, this is pretty high, huh? I just used the 64 stack and we're not there yet. Holy cow, I forgot what it was like placing this much diorite. So let's see, I used 64 and we're still not there. It's at least 90 tall or something crazy like that. It's over 90 tall. 64 and 44 or 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114. It's 115 down. Holy cow. So just to put that in perspective, and then I haven't even gone up yet. 115 down, and it's, let's see how many blocks are on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 20, and this is 5, and there's 4 of those. So 80, no, 5, 10, 15, 20. There's 40. Okay, so 40 times, man, that's like 4,000 diorite to build the tower walls just up until this point. I think I'm gonna have to hit a few of the hermits up for some diorite. Maybe I'll get a gig for some diorite in the future, but I'm gonna save the tower for last. It's just to kind of mark it out. What I need to do now is kind of measure out these supports. So for the supports, I'm not too sure how I'm gonna do this yet. Let me see here. So if I take nether brick, actually, you know what? Let me do this. If we measure out from the second one, let's do this. We'll measure out from the second one, and underneath it, I'll put nether brick. Okay? And we'll do it like this and like this. Okay? And the nether brick will go down this part right here, and it'll probably be a design in the middle and kind of like a V, and it'll probably connect from this bottom, well, this side to this side. It'll probably angle out, and it'll probably go 3 wide here. So what I'll do, I'll actually take these out, and then I'll go 3 wide right here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so the pillar itself will be 3 wide all the way down, I think. Actually, that lines up with the sheep. I might do it like that anyway. That way I can have like there would be a 5x5 pillar that would be driven into that. I don't think that's what I want. I think it's gonna have to be on the next segment, honestly. Let me change this back up. See, I want to avoid it doing that. I want to avoid it going into the courtyard. But at least I think I have the idea of what I want to do with the design. If I poked a hole on this one, would we be out of the woods? Yep, we sure would. I can probably do that. I can probably do it on this one. So that would be 1, 2, it would be on the 3rd one. All right, let's get a setup here. I don't even have a, yeah, I have enough nether brick to market, but I'll have to go get some more supplies. So that's 3, and we'll do the same thing right here. And don't y'all worry, we're not gonna lose any of these materials. We're going back and get them. So we'll do 3, and then I'll be able to go all the way down like this if I want to. But it'll kind of be like a bracket, if you know what I mean. I think so. I'll have to do a little bit more thinking on this. Right now, let me just put this up, and heck, maybe I could just put that water that I had over there. Now that I have a oh, I have another bucket. That's true. I brought it just in case. So if is this going to miss? No, it shouldn't. And I'm just gonna put these right here for now, just to hold the water in. And what we could do now is kind of, I don't have enough nether brick. Let me go grab some nether brick, guys. I'll be right back. Well, you guys, we're getting a little low on nether brick. I mean, it's getting to the point to where I'm having to use my placeholders. False did give me a lot of netherrack earlier, and I already have quite a bit. I started smelting some up using some charcoal that I made, just because I wouldn't have to go get lava buckets and stuff, and I have some smelting up right here. So I do have a little bit working. I think I need to get a furnace set up to do that eventually, but I'm just going to use this last little bit for nether brick, and I'll leave 45. That'll at least do for what I want to start with. So I think it'll give me enough to get the design, and then I'm going to have to form some more nether brick. But by that time, I think I'll have the design down pat, and that'll probably be the completion of the episode. So let's just go back up here one more time and see what we can do. So at this level, if I take the water stream down, and not down, but we can probably do, let's see, this will be 3. So honestly, we can probably do 5 right here. So I'll mark out this. Although this might turn into stair too, you never know. And I can do 3 like this, and then now I can come down. Probably these will probably be stairs actually, and then I can come down by 1 all the way like this, and this will be like a support. Now I'm not gonna bring it all the way down, I don't think. If I do, I might make some sort of a column to do that. But I think it's gonna look weird. It might not. I sure don't have enough nether brick to go all the way down from this level, but the bracket, I guess you can say, that I would need is going to be like this. And I'll take a couple of stairs and put them to where it's angled, and then right in between here I'll put one of these. So that's gonna be a stair facing outward, facing outward, facing outward, facing outward, and one last stair to give it a point. Do I have any with me? No, I sure don't. Let's go back up here and place down my crafting bench, and then I'll do a stair right quick, or the stairs that I want to. So we put the crafting bench down. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more nether brick. I might have to start charging some for those aquarium tanks too. Okay. Oops. This is a deadly game, you guys. Deadly, deadly, deadly. Okay. Sun's coming up. That'll be good. Be able to see again. Okay, so let's see how I can do this. Probably from this side. It'll be... This is going to be harder than I thought, you guys, to place it. I can't go any further that way. See, like I could place it this way. Man, I'm going to have to pour my water differently. Okay. The only reason I'm showing this to you guys is the way that it's taken me to design this. Alright. Let's grab the water back and let's use the water bucket right here instead. Now we can take... And we'll have to come right back up too. Okay. So... There we go. And this one will be... Will that be placed on the inside, I guess? Oh, 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 oh. No, 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 no. Go back up. What's close to my sheep? Let's see. I think this will do, actually. Can I place it? Come on, yes. Perfect. Okay. So now we've got one of them up. And I think that is going to be good for the brace. Now, in between here, we can actually do a 3x3 of diorite. Well, a 3x3 with the middle hollowed out for the column, and the column can stretch all the way down as a support beam. I might actually not even do 3x3. I might do just the single pillars all the way around with some braces in between. I'm not too sure, but I'd like to see how this looks from the outside before I do the other segments. So let me switch to my camera account and I'll be right back. Well guys, I think that looks pretty good. I'm really, really happy with it. I think if I would do another one on the side just like that, and we'll do it one more right here. Well, I might do one more right here too, so it'll only be one in between, but it'll be two large braces, and then it'll be the tower over here. And yeah, I think that'll look good with the 3x3 pillar or something of that nature made for the actual support. And the 3 column would go somewhere around here, and let's see how much clearance that we would have for the actual castle structure. Yeah, I think that would be okay. I think that's going to work out really, really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like. It would really help me out. And that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time. Bye.